Hey guys, how's it going? Kripparrian here. Today, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about Path of Exile. Now, Path of Exile is a game I played a whole lot of. I played for about a year and a half, 2 years or so, right after a few crappy games after Diablo 3, basically when I started streaming 7 years ago. It's a game I played really hardcore, I really loved it, and it was a very different game back then. So this video is going to have two parts. It's the first part where it's a little bit of introduction. I tell you guys what I'm going to be doing for the next week or so, and then we'll have one for the hardcore Path of Exile dudes. Welcome to the channel once again. Okay, so for you guys that haven't really seen me play Path of Exile in the past, Path of Exile is an action RPG game. It is the action RPG game. It's why I trash talk Diablo from time to time, because, you know, I don't think that Diablo can actually surpass what Path of Exile has accomplished. It really is the peak of ARPGs that we've been able to produce as the human race, basically, so far. Anyway, so far. Now, it's a really cool game, and more importantly, it's a game that has actually grown over the years. This is very unusual, which really speaks for the different, you know, assets of the game and how fun it can be to play. It's a game I play once again just to see what's up. Once or twice a year I play, and starting on the stream of the 8th, I'll be playing once again. I'm going to be playing for about a week. I'm going to be playing a bit of a hipster build. I've never used the skill called Tectonic Slam. It's kind of like a huge AoE melee skill. I really love melee, and the last few times I've played, I've really enjoyed my melee characters. Melee is really terrible right now. I know that. I know I'm not making like a meta-breaking character, but I'm going to use a few pretty cheap items, and I'm going to basically have a very well-rounded character, even though it's not going to break the bank. It's a character I'm going to have just a lot of fun on. I plan on playing for, I don't know, a week, maybe 2 weeks. I might do some split streams with a little bit of Hearthstone and a little bit of Path of Exile in between. So that's the idea with that. Now, for you guys that used to watch my videos when I was doing regular Path of Exile content, I thought I would say hello once again and give you guys one of the most interesting thing, according to you guys. It's Crip's stash. That's right, guys. All the items I accumulated way back when have actually increased in value because items have this kind of legacy. So an item that was found 5 years ago, when there is a balance update to it, that item doesn't change. So as a result of playing, you know, so much in an era where the game really had nowhere near today's popularity, these items are really awe-inspiring to some people, and I know some of those people are you guys. So Crip's stash, let's do it here. This is my character. This is the Freeze Pulse Marauder. This is my highest level character from that era of Path of Exile. I made it to level 92, which was top 10 on ladder for hardcore, which is the only relevant game mode back then. Taran's Shiver was extremely hard to come by. It's total garbage now. I don't think it really got updated. Comb's Heart, it took me quite a lot to get the first one. I have a couple of these bad boys. This is the pre-patch 1000 life Comb's Heart. Never had quite the, you know, the balls to corrupt it or anything, but the Volorbs did come after this. This is the best helm I ever found at that point in the game. You know, it still holds up pretty well by today's standards. Dodri's Damning was one of the best rings back then. This was a ring that I had for mirror service. I don't think anyone actually mirrored it, but it was, you know, about as good as they got. You know, many years ago, this is like 5+ years ago, in Path of Exile, there was no like clear speed meta. It was just, you just killed things really, really, really slowly, and you had to play in a group for the purposes of conserving the economy. So you couldn't just, you know, splurge. You couldn't just do whatever you wanted. In like week-long races, you would have people mirror maps because it was so hard to get, let alone, it was no chance you could sustain the highest tier. It's not possible, right? This is at a time where like Necropolis was like the best map in the game. So I think this is an alternate art Astromentus. I might get a few things wrong because, you know, I don't know what's new. I don't know what's old. I believe this is the old alternate art Astromentus, which I think was like for getting a whole bunch of points in Season 2. You guys know I was a pretty prolific Racer, and we'll see that in a second. Malgar's Virtuosity, this has been nerfed. I mean, take a look at this belt. I think I rolled this belt shortly after the armor stat showed up on belts. So I got pretty lucky, obviously. And pretty good boots, again, even by today's standards. I had one of every single unique because there was like an achievement to have one of every unique. So I have every single original legacy unique on my account, except for Chevron's wrappings, the chest. That was just like too expensive, and I refused to play CI characters at the time because they were just really, really OP. But I have a lot of alt art stuff. Oh, Demigod's Touch. Look at that. So nice. Life, attack speed, cast speed. Now, these stash tabs are clearly not very well organized because, again, I did a lot of racing and I just never had the time to really clean them all up. So some of these are just going to be massive misses. Some of them are going to be pretty nice hits. Like, you know, look at that. Bright Beaks. Original Bright Beaks with alternate arts. Wow, so good, right? Actually, probably those are pretty good. Alternate art items were generally rewarded for like races, and only a few people could win those races. So some of the older ones are actually pretty valuable. I mean, we're talking about value from an era. This is a pre-nerf lightning coil, I believe. We're talking about value from an era where most endgame players didn't even have a 6-link. You know, the rate at which you cleared content was so low that it was so difficult to actually get a 6-linked anything. 5-link was like all you would plan your build for. You know, that's kind of how it would work. Yeah, I got Exalts. I ended up dumping a bunch of my Eternals. Oh, this is an item here I want to show you guys. So I exalted this item like weeks before they introduced Eternal Orbs, and I exalted 1 mana on kill. Oh god. The disaster. Now I know there's some ways to like fix this item, but you know, there's better items by today's standards, probably. I don't know. Got some maps. I think these are old maps. Are they old maps? I'm not sure. Some currency. Season 3 that I never picked up. Season 3 signature race, #1 Templar. I did race mostly as a Templar. You can see below there it shows you the specification, Golden Path. It's pretty cool. Just leave that in that tab forever. Even the tab is legacy. Wow, that's some pretty nice gloves. You know, some currency here and there. It's mostly about the legacy items that people really go crazy for. Season 3 signature race #3 in Shadow. Oh, look at that. #9 overall in Season 3. I raced for, I think, 4 seasons, but in the 4th one, I only did a few races at the start, so I didn't get like a completion reward. In the 3rd one, I did, you know, a decent portion of the races, but in the 1st and 2nd seasons, I really, really owned it up. And we'll see that exactly here. You would get one of these items for just outright winning a race for your class. And those that you saw were like end rewards for like doing the best overall within a multiple month season. All right, we're starting off slow. We're just building it up for you guys. We're just building it up. This is a crazy item that I personally found. I remember this. Well, not so crazy by today's standards, of course. All right, where's the good stuff? Maps, maps. Man, it was so hard to sustain maps back in the day. Now everyone just plays solo and sustains all the maps. Goldworm, is that good? No, 14 quantity is probably not that good. Oh, I played in this league, the Essence League. That was a fun one. I liked that. Alright, let's get here. Come on, show us the good stuff. Show us the good stuff. Death's Harp. 100% global critical strike multiplier. Did I have one on my character too? I did. I used this for a bear trap. Like nothing scaled traps back in the day. So the best item for bear trap was actually Death's Harp. Crazy. It's even crazier to actually remember this. I mean, I hardly even use that skill, but I did use it a decent bit in PvP. I did PvP with this character a lot, and I was almost undefeated in PvP arena as well. Yeah, whatever. Alright. Where's the goods? Where's the goods? Alpha's Howl. That looks like the normal art. I think I have an alt art one. I'll probably find that pretty soon here. I have a lot of gems because, again, I just played a lot. Oh, item quantity. These gems are pretty good. I got a lot of these. I also have like 100 characters on my account with a bunch of stuff on them and in their inventory. So this, it's not exactly the tip of the iceberg, but I have a lot more items than the ones I'm showing you. Most of the valuable ones and that kind of stuff, most of the valuable ones are the ones as you see them, though, in my stash. Cloak of Flame. Wow. Infernal Mantle. Adanya played a build with that one. That was a really good one. The Chaos Scaling... cast while channeling Firestorm. Man, that was a sweet build too. Alright. Brightbeak, sure. I heard that's actually somewhat valuable now because the old one got nerfed. Duresso's Courage. Where's the good stuff? Where's the good stuff? 5-link Steelhead. Stuff worth keeping back in the day, believe it or not. 3 Dragons. I was there when it came out. More Brightbeaks. I guess some item quantities in there. It's not bad. The old Chayula was really good. Eye of Chayula. Now there's a million different ways to not get stunned, so it's not really a big deal. A 6-link. Unbelievable. Okay. More gems. Another Death's Harp. Oh, these items actually look pretty good. For back in the day, at least, you know. These days, pretty whatever, I'm sure. Oh my god, the junk. Sedima's Touch, 20 quantity. I think that's good. I'm not sure if they nerfed that one or not. So many tabs. Vol's Protector. You got another Alpha's Howl, but I think those are regular art Alpha's Howl. They're not that good. Lion Eyes is one of the best items back then. Oh, I think they nerfed Bringer of Rain, didn't they? Oh, I'm not sure. But yeah, that item was pretty valuable. Aegis Aurora was pretty valuable. I think they nerfed Aegis Aurora quite a bit, even. I think we're getting into the good stuff here. Like this... Oh, and Thunder Fist was one of the best items in the game. Marohi was actually an item with some value. I think we're getting into the good stuff here in a second. Oh, look at that. It's a 4-link gold rim. Oh my god, 37. Wow, what a roll. Ooh, Alt Art Fairgraves. I actually used this item on a YOLO Spectral Throw Ranger. Because, I mean, there was just no other way to be immune to shock, and when you got shocked, you just fell over, basically, playing that. Okay, some more random uniques. Ooh, Alternate Art Rainbow Stride. This looks pretty good. They probably nerfed this thing. Yeah. Windscream, Sundance, Sintrek, Reaper's Pursuit, Alternate Art. Oh, that's an alternate art. Eye of Chayula. Too bad it doesn't show on your character, though. Oh, here we go. So we have... These are alternate art eye level 100 Onyx Amulets. These are alternate art Karui Wards. I don't remember why I have so many. These are alternate art Shiver Stings, Quillbow, Demigod's Triumph, Season 2 Signature Race, Number 2 Templar. Not bad, not bad. More Quill Rains. And Varius. 68%. Pretty good. Ooh! This might be it, guys. This might be the #1 item on my account. Demigod's Triumph. Overall #1 in Season 1. I'd like twice as many points as anyone else, by the way. Number 10 overall in Season 2. These are... before the game came out, in the beta, if you won a race, you got a Demigod's Presence. Increased character size. Alternate art Carnage Heart. Atziri's Mirror. There's very few of these, I think, so I think that's one of the more valuable items as well. Alternate art Atziri's Mirror. OMG. Face Breakers. Alternate art. But I think those got nerfed, so you can't divine those anymore. That's too bad. The item was horrible back then, so I didn't divine it then. Alright, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. These were to be chanced into Rainbow Stride, I believe. Yeah. Soon enough we'll get to the tabs where you'll see just how many of these I had. I think I even had a character full of demis, but I'm not going through my characters to find it. You get the idea. So I believe these are Season 1 rewards. There's only a certain number of races, so there's only a certain number of these items that there ever were in existence. And I won almost every single race for Templar during Season 1. So I hold probably about 1/10 of the volume of Demigod's Triumph items. Oh, there's some more. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, each one is a one race, number 1 in a race. Oh man. Yeah, some junk there. Got some more junk mixed in. This is a half C's with number 1. And the boots. Boots are pretty good. I had some boots in a later tab, I believe. Yeah, a little bit more boots. Not much there. Not much there. These are just like end of race things. When you would end a race, all the items in your stash would just end up there. So there's a number of those. Demigod's Touch. Gifts from above. Consecrated ground on critical strike? Well, that's just busted by today's standards. I don't know. Moonstone ring. Oh, is that it? Where was my combs? I had another combs in here somewhere. I don't know. I must have passed it. I must have passed it and people are like super triggered probably because I didn't notice it. I mean, it's just another combs, alright? Oh, there it is. Yeah, whatever, dude. Whatever. It's just another combs. What is even in this tab? Alternate art red beaks. Mortem Morsu. I made that thing really good, by the way. Rathpith Glow was actually half decent. Yeah, there's a little sucker. Combs Heart, number 2. A lot of good times. A lot of good stuff. And there will be more. So make sure to check out the stream. I'll be playing the next week. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I'll see you guys in the next one.